Aerogen have over 40 registered patents, proof of their ongoing commitment to developing specialised medical devices, and proof too of John Power's core philosophy.
Innovation is the key to everything behind me. That's what I do.
John Power grew up in London, but his strong Irish roots were a big influence on his childhood and ultimately where he chose to establish Aerogen, his medical engineering business.
I fully intended always to move back to Ireland. As my mother used to say, we're only visitors in this country, she would say when we're in London. So to come back here and try and do something back in their home county is very rewarding for me.
Aerogen is unmatched globally in the area of nebulizer design and manufacture.
The core of the Aerogen technology is the ability to take single droplets of medication and turn them into millions of particles that can be carried deep into the lung.
The Aerogen nebulizer is now used in intensive care units in hospitals in 50 countries worldwide.
Something goes wrong in a ventilator, the patient's going to die, or a good chance the patient will die. And I seen there was a big gap there. There was a lot of very sophisticated equipment in that market, as you'd see in the hospital, but there was no really sophisticated or accurate way of delivering drug to the lung. I thought there's definitely a need to fill a gap there and put some high technology into that space. And now we're selling those products in ICU all around the world, probably 50, 60 countries now worldwide we're selling into. We've become a standard of care for high technology drug delivery in the ICU. So it's very niche, but it's good to be the world leader in that area.
You're using them in the neonatal as well?
Yes, and we use them for very sick children because of their size. They're so much smaller. Dosage is critical, and we find the solar is very good for them.
I've worked in aerospace and robotics automation systems in the past, but really when you see your designs being used and when they're used in the most critical area in acute care and patients are depending on them, you won't get that buzz or that reward from any other type of product development.
In the clinical setting, the AirNeb is very gentle on the drug. So when we're giving drugs to our severely injured patients into their lungs, to open up their lungs, for example, we know that we get high quantities of the drug into the area that we want and that the drug works well.
Labs will go downstairs anyhow, and it will be a case of this turned into the research office.
At the end of the year, Aerogen will be moving into a new purpose-built facility 4 times the size of their current headquarters.
Last year we grew revenue 60% on the year before. First half of this year we're up 20% on the first half of last year. So yeah, we're doing well, and we concentrate on our core skills. I don't really see much point in doing something to be second or third. If you want to really get an advantage in business, you should lead. I think the thing to do is go after a market that you can attain, but go after it with the intention of being number one in it. We are the leader in acute care respiratory. It's not a huge market, but there's ICUs in every country and every city in the world, and our equipment's there. I wouldn't do it if someone said to me, you know, you can go in there and get a big chunk of market, but you're going to be a number 3 or a number 4 player. I would only do it on the basis that we can be the leader of the market.